What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another Prize Picks MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys two picks that you win some money over here on Prize Picks in the MLB tonight. Coming off a fantastic video yesterday for the opening Thursday night football game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. Gave out two winners in that one, so football is back. Looking to keep it rolling on these MLB videos, though. If you're new to the channel, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. We'll have some college football content coming out later today. We'll have NFL content coming out for week 1. We are currently on a 16-8 run on these MLB videos, which puts us at a 66.67 winning percentage, keeping us on a run. For those of you that don't know, to get on a run on this channel, I have to be hitting above a 65% win rate. If you're placing two mans on Prizepicks and hitting at a 65% rate, you should be profiting a 27% ROI return on investment. I would encourage you to play only 5 and 6 mans, though, because you can hit at that same rate if you play only 6 mans and get a 150% return on investment. But being that I give 2 free picks on the channel, being that I want to provide as much value as possible, and being that I want to hold myself to a high standard, obviously I want to ensure that if you were to play them in a 2-man, you are very profitable. 65% hit rate or better is necessary for that 27% ROI. So that is the reasoning. Going to give you guys 2 more in this one. We got a big MLB slate, and let's get into it. Going to break it down, give you all the reasoning. The premium content packages are live, guys. It's a great time to become a VIP member pack, KJK DFS VIP member if you haven't already, because we have all these sports going on. The launch of NFL, the launch of college football. We still got WNBA and MLB going on. If you're a KJK DFS VIP member, you do get access to all of my tickets as soon as I place them for all sports, all apps that I cover. Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, Parlay Play, Thrive Fantasy. You get the VIP Play of the Day, the Research tab, and a whole lot more. Those value alerts are going to become even more of a thing here with all these sports ramping up, and NBA is right around the corner. So let's talk about it. We'll go game by game as we always do. And the first game that I would like to discuss is going to be this Baltimore Orioles-Boston Red Sox game. This game has a big 10 over-under. In Boston, there are 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left center. Fantastic hitting weather, 81 degrees. The Baltimore Orioles come in with a 5.13 implied run total, and they get to take on Tanner Houck tonight, who has been terrible versus lefties throughout his entire career, and that has not changed this year. Going up to pull up the data here. As far as Mr. Houck's concerned, over the last 30 days and on the entire season, it's been terrible. In the entire season, he's got a 21.8% K rate versus those lefties, a 268 ISO, giving up a 381 WOBA. Over the last 10 days, it has not been better. That K rate's dipped down to a 17.2% K rate, and he's giving up a 435 ISO and a 558 WOBA to left-handed bats. So the guy's been dreadful versus lefties. Going to be a problem for him taking on this very left-handed heavy Baltimore Orioles lineup. And I want to talk about a guy that's lower in the lineup here today, but I think that's a fantastic prop in this 7 spot. Sometimes people get scared to target guys lower in the lineup. They're on the road. They're going to get the guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bat, and Cedric Mullins has been locked in. And obviously hitting in the 7th spot, if the guys are getting on ahead of him, there should be runners on, opportunities for him to hit them in. And he's been heating up. A 214 ISO, 314 WOBA, only a 21.3% K rate over the last 30 days for Cedric Mullins versus right-handed pitching. I want to go ahead and attack his hits, runs, and RBI prop. We'll look at Fenway as far as the hitting environment. How does it play to those left-handed bats? You can see it's not so friendly for home runs out there to right field, but for those speedy hitters that are able to hit the ball in the gap, such as the Cedric Mullins, triples and doubles play very friendly out to right field for left-handed batters in Fenway Park in that little alley. So if Cedric Mullins is able to put one in the gap, going to be able to round those bases. Not to mention, like I said, I think he's going to have plenty of runners on, plenty of opportunities to be hitting guys in. And it is for that reason that I do want to be targeting his hits, runs, and RBI prop. Talked about the big total for the Baltimore Orioles. Not surprised. Great hitting weather. Winds blowing out. It's in Fenway. Once again, Tanner Houck really struggling versus those left-handed bats. Then when you look at the Red Sox bullpen, it's also pretty underwhelming. That's one thing I could pull up here as well for you guys. As far as the Red Sox bullpen's concerned. On the season, you're looking at number 19 here with a 4.38 xFIP. So, pretty great spot here for Cedric Mullins. Pretty great spot for the Baltimore Orioles. Like I said, I know he's in that 7th spot, but I simply don't care when it comes to a team that has a huge total on the road, guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats. And like I said, he's dialed in. He's got a lot of speed. If he's able to hit a double and then someone else hits him in, I can certainly see that happening. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised in the least to see him get an RBI knock here. Maybe in his first at-bat, but regardless, he's going to get a lot of opportunities is my anticipation here tonight. I expect the Orioles to get to Tanner Houck, put up a lot of runs here in this spot, and Cedric Mullins to get a ton of opportunities. So Pick number 1, we're going with the over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for Cedric Mullins. And then pick number 2, got another game here that I do want to target tonight. And another guy that's been really struggling versus a certain split. This time it's going to be a left-handed pitcher that's been struggling a lot versus right-hand bats. In this New York Mets-Minnesota Twins game, Mets come in on the road with a 4.5 implied team total. I would argue that that's a little bit too low. I mean, they've been heating up versus left-handed pitching, and Dallas Keuchel has been particularly bad versus right-handed hitting on the season. And as of late, his form has not been very good. Mets been raking versus lefties. You look at this lineup up and down, a lot of green going on. Dallas Keuchel versus right-handed hitting over the last 30 days, only an 11.8% K rate. He's walking them at a 7.8% clip, so the ball's going to be in the zone a lot. He doesn't have a walk issue. He's giving up a 222 ISO and a 390 WOBA. A lot of contact, a lot of hard contact, and I want to talk about the guy that's been in fuego versus left-handed pitching, and that is Francisco Lindor over the last 30 days. A 414 ISO, 516 WOBA, only a 19.4% K rate. Guy has been red hot versus left-handed pitching. You cannot ask for a much better matchup than this one against Dallas Keuchel. Lefty that's really been struggling. Looking at the ballpark as far as Minnesota is concerned, once again, they're going to be on the road. You can see it does not play very friendly to right-handed batters in Minnesota. I will say that's the one knock, I guess you could say, on him. Does play pretty friendly in those gaps for those doubles. But also, Francisco Lindor, a lot of stolen base upside. I talk about this frequently on the channel. For those of you that are new to the channel or haven't listened, stolen base upside is massive for the Prizepicks fantasy scoring format. Francisco Lindor comes in number 15 in the entire league with 26 stolen bases on the season. Dallas Keuchel, a lefty, which isn't ideal for stealing bases. However, with slow delivery to the plate, would not be surprised if we can see Francisco Lindor steal a bag here as well. Just another added bonus. But like I said, a 414 ISO, 516 WOBA, but that's the kind of numbers that you can really hit the ball out of any ballpark. Lindor's absolutely locked in versus lefties. Once again, the Mets on the road, so they get the guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats. Lastly, the Minnesota bullpen. That's always something that I do like to discuss. Number 20th in the entire league with a 4.38 xFIP. So I think Lindor's in a fantastic spot here tonight in that number 2 spot for the New York Mets on the road. Like I said, the numbers look really good against left-handed pitching as of late. And Dallas Keuchel really been struggling versus those right-handed bats. So it's a fantastic spot here for Lindor. Also, that stolen base upside for the scoring chart. For those of you guys that don't know, you do get 5 points for those stolen bases, 2 for hits by pitch, 2 for base on balls, 2 for runs batted in, 2 for runs, 10 for home runs, 8 for triples, 5 for doubles, and 3 for singles. As far as the fantasy scoring format, that's what we're going to be targeting here with Lindor tonight, 8.5. Guy's been red hot. You can see the numbers here over the last 5. He has hit this in 4 of the last 5. And you can't ask for a much better matchup than this one for him to keep that streak going. So, Francisco Lindor, over 8.5 hitter fantasy score is going to be pick number 2 today. Go ahead and lock that in with the Cedric Mullins prop. And I'm feeling pretty good about these two tonight for the MLB. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out for free with these videos all MLB season long. Once again, we will have college football going on and NFL. And once again, I will pin the comment to help you guys find these premium content packages. But if you're listening, you're like, this guy knows what he's talking about. I want more content. There's a whole lot more to be offered over in that VIP, those instant alerts as soon as I'm placing all sports, all apps. I'm all ramped up for football. I know a lot of people are excited to get into breaking those slates down. So wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks MLB player props tonight. And we will see you in the next one.